Alright guys, we've had this bike, the SUPER73 Mzft, for over a week, and here are my quick thoughts. If you want a much longer video, go check out the other one. It's like 30 minutes long. But here's a few things. This bike is extremely fun to ride. I am going from a SUPER73 S2, the first generation, to this. So the torque on this is great. It's really quick to 20. And what I've found is you have 5 pedal assist levels on here. I usually set it down to 1 down or 2 down, making it 3 or 4, because I don't need that torque all the time. It's good to have it when you need it. And regardless of what this is in, this is the pedal assist, this is the throttle. It's always going to be, if you need that little power, that's always going to be available to you. You can see here that I have my bike lock, and this is the best place that I found for it. I wish that I could mount it somewhere on here, but as far as I see, there's not that many mounting points that would not get really in the way. I don't want the lock to kind of swing into the tire or anything like this. I don't see any mounting points here either, but these are things that I'm going to be learning, and we'll have to like figure this out. But I think this is a pretty good place, although it started to kind of chip the paint on here. I don't know if this is going to be good for the plastic bouncing up and down, but for now, this works. By the way, this is the Forget About It U-Lock. This is like the mid-range. This is not the mini. This is the medium, and it's not the extra long one, because this one just seems to fit. Now for me, I have a DJI Nano on here, just so I have a dash camera, because I think it's really important to record all your footage, just so you stay honest and everybody around you stays honest. For the shocks on here, there are no shocks. This is just a standard fork. I thought that would have been an issue because I came from a bike that had front shocks, not rear shocks. But the way that these tires are inflated, they just bounce over all of like the cracks and the potholes in this city. I used to think, okay, I need to get myself ready and just to be very solid, but I've become pretty accustomed to just going over with the front and the back tire, maybe not accelerating through, but just kind of coasting through, and for that, it feels great. There's not so much of an issue. Now, I have had some issues with SUPER73 customer support. We'll get into that in a different video, but the bike itself, I think the bike itself is doing great. The one issue that I think I will be having down the line is this is the storage compartment and the place where you keep your battery. I keep the battery, of course, right here in the first slot. I'm probably going to get a second battery because this battery does not last long. I've rated it to maybe about 14 miles if you are on pedal assist 5. And, at nighttime, I turn those lights on. That's going to take some of the juice out of it too. So I think for me, 2 batteries is going to be good. But for this, I wish this extended all the way down so you could have a big storage compartment, or I wish they would eliminate that altogether just so you'd have 2 small spaces for the battery. But that's what they chose. For me, I would like a little bit more space so I could put, a larger bag if I'm doing groceries. But, maybe down the line somebody will bring like a little basket. But this is a tiny bike. It's a 27-inch seat. For me, I'm 5'9". That is about perfect for me. I'm right here on the end. It's nice and cushioned, although I would like to see somebody make a little accessory that pads this so that I could use this kind of as an extended seat. For me, we have the handlebars almost perpendicular to the fork, but I think I'm going to lean a little bit forward just so I have a little bit more space. Altogether, this thing has been extremely fun. I think the one thing I'm disappointed is in the battery life. That one battery on here is good, but again, I'm coming from a bike that has a much bigger battery in the SUPER73 S2. And again, that's even with the first generation battery. That's not with the new batteries that have an expanded capacity. So definitely, you're probably gonna get that second battery if you're taking it on the streets of New York. Again, if you use it in the backyard, and if you're a child and you weigh a lot less than I do, then maybe you'll be perfectly fine with this. But this is good enough for an adult to use. They rate it up to 5'10". Again, I'm 5'9", and I think I'm pushing it here. But this has been extremely fun, and I do recommend this. This does start at $2,000, and of course you have to pay for shipping. Of course you have to pay tax wherever you are. but I think this is a good price to start you out. Just consider that a second battery goes for about $500 just wherever you are. Anyway, guys, if you have any comments, questions, anything, put it in the comments section below. Don't forget I'm on Instagram and Threads at mhb9. You can email me at creativenyc2025@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.